great deal has happened over the last year concerning a project to rebuild a historic locomotive in the city of Corey. The question tonight is, will that momentum continue into 2023? Our John Last has the answer in tonight's edition of The Last Word.
There was a lot of interest in a story we did last year at this time. It's about a group of people in Corey who are rebuilding a locomotive that was first built in Corey 120 years ago. So we're back at the warehouse where the rebuilding work is taking place to find out what's new with the project. The group is called Corey Rails. In October 2020, a few members brought back most of the parts of a Climax A locomotive which they found in Alaska. The locomotive was built in Corey in 1902. An effort to rebuild the locomotive began in early 2021. The multi-year project continues today. When completed, the locomotive would be the only Climax A assembled and running on the tracks. Carl Wassig is working hard to see the project through.
So when you see a locomotive getting ready to fire up,
a lot was accomplished in 2022. A man from Lockhaven manufactured some of the pieces that were missing from the pile of parts found in Alaska.
and he's been over here 3, 4, 5 times on our work sessions, and he's working on a couple of more patterns for other parts that we need also.
Also in 2022, a man from Meadville did a great job in getting the original engine up and running. It was a major milestone in the rebuilding project. The engine is now running like a dream. So, what milestones can be reached in 2023? One will be to finalize the contract for a new boiler. Some of the original boiler will be placed on the rebuilt locomotive, but a new boiler is needed to meet safety restrictions so the locomotive can travel on the rails. The new boiler will take money and time.
Is it going to be in the $80,000 and $100,000 range, or is it going to be over $200,000? So that's the range, and then it comes down to, well, maybe we can get it done in a year to a year and a half, or maybe it'll take 3 or more years.
The frame for the Climax A locomotive is made of wood. For historical purposes, the group plans to use just some of the 120-year-old wood from the original. The new wood must be southern yellow pine. It's hard to find, but Carl found some rare 24-foot beams in Georgia.
Those are waiting now, and we have a trucker locally who is going to be going down and picking them up.
2023 will be an exciting year of progress for Corey Rails. With the last word in Corey, John Last, Erie News Now.
There's even more good news for Corey Rails as well. A railroad museum in Fairbanks, Alaska is donating original what's called trucks from a Climax A that were found near the city there. Trucks are the wheel, axle, and brake assemblies found under the rail car. The group hopes to bring those trucks back to Corey sometime in the year.